The collaboration between designer and engineer is a very close one. It has to be from the beginning. The designer's job is to come up with a vision for the car. And we as engineers, we try to make that vision reality.
As far as the design process, we start with sketches and illustrations. This is the original theme sketch. I wanted to communicate an exciting, small, efficient car. Cars generally look better when all the elements of the design relate in some way, and repetition of certain motifs really bring a design together. The sharp edges being intersected by soft shapes. Now another repetition is this angle here. And in all the views you get this obtuse angle that creates kind of a structural graphic that, when combined with all the other elements of the car, makes it look very strong and robust and bold. Once we've got the theme nailed down, we have to make sure the car is going to fit the people in it and fit the motor and have the wheelbase and dimensions that it needs to have to function. So what we do here is an engineering drawing. The engineers give us feedback on what we might need to change or what we can make better.
We apply technical guidelines, and usually we find areas that we would have problems to manufacture them. So we work together with the designer, we point out the problems and then work together on a solution.
A lot of times designers want to have the roof as low as possible, the overhangs, which is the farthest ends of the cars, to the wheels, short. We want the wheels as big as possible because that's what's going to make the visual have a lot of impact. But we have to balance that and make some compromises with our engineers.
We had to lift the roof from the original designer's idea to get enough head clearance above the driver and the rear seat. We had to find space for the engine. The designer goes back and works his shape, so we have to modify the package a little bit, and we try to get together and find a common line in the end.
We generally work together at the engineer's desk or the designer's desk. We usually make a clay model that is full size, and we develop that further with clay sculptors just to get a more visual understanding of what we need to do. But a lot of times it could be at lunch, it could be in a meeting, because it's a lot of back and forth ideas that need to be taken into account to achieve the final product.
It's not hard to find just technical solutions, but the idea is to find a good balance between the best engineering solution and still making an attractive car.
Because if it's too functional and not visual enough, no one's going to want to buy the car or look at it. And if it's too sleek and too good looking and doesn't work, no one's going to want it either. So we have to find that perfect balance.